What'd you say?
Dad, no.
Huh? Hey, Dad. Hey, no, son. Huh?
Shut your fucking mouth.
What's good, from Ali? I couldn't wait to get back in the crib so I could drop this video. You know what I'm talking about? I had to watch this episode with my homegirl because From is an occasion. It's an event. You know what I'm talking about? It's just something. It's an event. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this episode, we see Boyd and Ellie still having conversation. They trying to figure out where Fatima went. She just didn't run off. You know what I'm talking about? What could have happened? You know what I'm saying? Donna reminiscing, she having visions about the happy times that she had with Fatima. You know what I'm saying? Ellis done went to go grab up some stuff that he could take back to old Fatima. And Fatima down there planning on shanking my boy. She got a plan. She won't escape. She can't handle this. Meanwhile, Sarah done heard the voices. She done freaked out, done fell on the floor. The voices talking to her and laughing. And letting her know that Fatima done been took. She ain't been run away. She missing and she been took. She go to Ellis and Boyd to let them know what happened. Ellis immediately jumped down her throat. You know, he immediately want to get at her, but Boyd say, hold on, man, hold on. And she explained, you know, I know the girl missing, and I know that she's nearby. So they got to concoct a plan to go ahead and get this taken care of. Anyway, did I mention that Elgin went to go get some stuff? He come back to Fatima, you know what I'm saying? Fatima planning on shanking him. She, you know what I'm saying, get at him a little bit. He still restrain her. She tell him it's not a good thing inside of me. It's something bad in her. It's something bad inside me. I seen the little demon you be talking to. And Ellis tell her, oh man, the baby was just scared, man. That's the reason why you killed Tilly, the old lady who been hipping me the whole time and was real nice to me. And he give her a jug of blood and tell her to drink it. And she tries not to. And he tell her like things will get easier, it'll get better, and the baby will come faster. Drink up.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
It was very, let me put the tip in-ish. That's how I felt watching it. Anyway, Fatima can't take it no more. She go ahead and drink it and immediately starts feeling better. Poor Fatima. There's a lot going on there. Anyway, Boyd goes to Donna to tell Donna what he heard from Sarah, that Fatima has not only, you know, ran off, she got took, and that the little creatures or spirits or whatever it was that told Sarah what's going on, you know, was laughing about it. And, you know, Donna tells Boyd that she didn't tell nobody what happened, but she want to find Fatima because she still got love for old Fatima, even though Fatima a killer. I ain't the killer, but don't push me. Revenge is the... Let me stop. It ain't no time for Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, you know, she said, we got to call a town meeting. Get your bill. Get your cow bill. Boyd gives one of the greatest speeches I ever heard in my life. It was very like, I really felt like Lord of the Rings when Rohan showed up at the last minute to save Gondor. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Theoden was screaming, Dad! You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, let's go. Let's go find Fatima. The people in the crowd asked Boyd how he know. Hey, don't worry about that. Did whatever kill Tilly took Fatima too? Boyd up there lying to my own know. Boy, he acting real. Hey, listen, you got to do whatever you got to do. Anyway, the Matthews family, they all group up and they want to help instantly. Jim kissed his wife real good. She wasn't trying to kiss him. I'm still stick with that, man. Jim, that woman don't love you. Let her go. Let her be free. She don't love you, Jim. Let me jump back. I forgot to tell you this whole point. Anyway, when the show started off, I forgot. I forgot, man. You know, it starts off with Victor and Tabitha and them, you know, after Victor is freaking out about what he found out and him remembering that he's the reason that his mom ran off and she was, you know, unalived in the woods and his sister is gone. And Tabitha and them, you know, she touches Victor and she feels this weird sensation that kind of freaks her out. That's when Kenny and them run in and tell Tabitha, listen, Julie is at the hospital. We need you to come to the nurse's station or hospital, whatever they call that little place. Anyway, Victor storms out. He goes to find him an axe. First of all, he throws all the stuff out his room. You know, he don't want the pictures. He don't want the toys he got. He's sick of everything. And he digs up an axe. The people in the colony house freaking out. The little police lady who's really been trying to do her job. She really wants to fit in and be important. She's trying to figure out what the hell wrong with Victor. Girl, move. For that boy cut you in half with that axe. Victor tell her he gotta go cut down a tree. Victor wants to cut down the faraway tree. Now when he said it, I knew it wasn't a good idea. Listen, if y'all built a radio antenna and the town went nuts, imagine what would happen if you cut down the faraway tree. Think about it, my boy. Anyway, man, Tabitha make it to the nurse station. Jim and little E-Man is already in there with Julie, and they're trying to get Julie to explain what happened. Julie don't want to say nothing. I said in my last video, this has been my big issue. Why do the people that's going through stuff, that know things, that are seeing things and things are happening to them, how come they don't meet up and all discuss what's happening? How come they don't tell a town? How come we don't have a meeting of the minds where we can discuss this and we can come together and find a solution? Or maybe, a subtle way to kind of slow it down. They don't do this. Everybody want to keep stuff to themselves. They need to start locking people up in their little box. Let them get killed for that. Go ahead and get them out of here.
Who's next?
Anyway, she tells Jim that she went to the ruins with Randall, and Jim immediately get up. And the first thing I thought was, Jim finna go on and do what Jim normally do. Now you gotta go harass somebody about messing with your family when you haven't been a present dad. Even though y'all stuck in town and you can't go nowhere, you haven't been a present dad or present husband. You just don't do that, Jim. But instead, Jim goes to Randall for answers, and Randall, in his usual grumpy self, he immediately gets an attitude, but I can't blame him. He in there, face all cut up, he in pain, the bees is messing with his head, and he tell her, hey man, teach your daughter how to drive. I can't explain the ruins. I told her, don't go back. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. We see later on in the show, Julie finally explaining to her mom the things that she's seen and the voices that she heard. You know what I'm saying? While they're walking. And that's when, the little kids or the little girls or whatever let Tabitha know where to go. Basically, where to go search for Fatima at. Meanwhile, while this is going on, Boyd is telling old Kenny that he don't have much to live. He don't have long to live. His Parkinson's is acting up. And when he passes away, he wants Kenny to take over as the sheriff of the town. I don't know if everybody gonna listen to Kenny like that. Like, wouldn't it be Donna by proxy? Wouldn't Donna basically just run everything? I mean, Donna, Jay got the answers, but Jay the alcoholic. Jim really could step in that role, but Jim's so wrapped up in... I don't know who would run it. I mean, the police lady, she gonna run all over Kenny at the end of the day. Matter of fact, she beating down Donna's back, trying to figure out things and find things out. We need to go to Sarah. Didn't she already kill somebody, baby? You killed somebody too. You killed somebody too. Remember that. Donna tell her, I ain't got time to tell you how the town to mess with your mind. I ain't got time for that. Maybe later on. I like me some Donna. Big button-up shirt. Come here, baby. Speaking of that, I thought of something. Maybe last episode it kind of clicked in my mind. Sarah kind of attractive. And I think I've been saying in a couple of videos, I'm kind of cutting for old Sarah. She just really be standing there and seeing stuff and hearing stuff and just out the way, and half the town hate her, and I kind of feel bad for her. I don't know why. Anyway, man, we got Ellis and Elgin walking around, Elgin leading Ellis just anywhere, just talking. He started feeling guilty and wants to try to explain some things to Ellis. And I'm sitting there like, Ellis, whoop this nigga. Whoop that nigga. You asking too many weird questions. What you know, my boy? What you know? That's where I would have went with it. But Ellis not the brightest. He not too smart, man. I just don't like Elgin. Elgin's not a likable character. Like, you kidnap that girl, you listen to the little zombie. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's not. I don't know. I just don't like your energy. And then I don't like the way you look. Like, it's very much given to mice and men. It's giving mice and men. It's just big dummy, just... I don't like Elgin. He up there with Dale. If what's the name would have sliced him up at the beginning of this episode and went ahead and killed Elgin, I wouldn't have shed no tears. Go on and get him up out of here. Yeah, if Fat Mama would have took him out, go on and get him gone. Sick of that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, man, we go back to Tabitha now, man. Tabitha and Julie make their way down to the little shed thing up underground or whatever it is. And Victor's already there. Victor's spazzing out because Victor remembers this where it happened at. This where I told my mom and my mom and my sister or whatever. My mom decided to run off to go you know, save the day to this faraway tree. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me jump back. I forgot about this point. Listen. Before all of this happened, Victor made his way to the tree. You know, Victor started taking hacks at the tree. And the first thing I thought is, Victor, you 6'2", 130 pounds. You ain't got what it take in the back pockets to knock this tree down. You just ain't got it in you. But like I said earlier, it's a bad idea. If the town freaked out about the radio tower, what they gonna do about you knocking this tree down? When the boy in white show up, and he don't look like he's 6-7 years old, like he been looking for the past 3 seasons. Like, he a teenager now. His voice done cracked a little bit. His nuts done dropped. He kind of got the look, you know, the little pose. He huffing and puffing. And, you know, Victor asking, what you want me to do? Y'all led me wrong. Like this is horrible. Like the tree is bad. Like, what you want me to do? And the boy in white say, man, I tried to tell Christopher. I tried to give him the answers. He wouldn't listen. So see, since he wouldn't listen, y'all got to find out the hard way. Nigga, what you mean? What you mean by that? Because I'm not Christopher. I'm not Christopher. What do you mean we got to find out what I got to do with that? That's the way I was feeling in that moment. He should have grabbed a little white boy and wrinkled his collar. I know he can't do that because he has, what is that, apparition? He's an apparition, whatever he is. Anyway, man, Tabitha and them, let's get back to the tunnel thing. Tabitha and them make it down there. Victor's already down there, and he's remembering his last moments with his mom, and he explains to Tabitha and them, you know, meanwhile, the little zombie thing is back there with Fatma holding her mouth and keeping her quiet. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she put her hands over her mouth. I would have been so disgusted, but then again, you have been eating dead bodies and blood and rotten fruit, so maybe it's not that bad of a deal that a zombie put her hands on your mouth and touched you. But anyway, man, Fatima, she's back there. They don't know she's back there, but they have a feeling that she's close. But anyway, all that gets, it don't matter, because once Tabitha touches Victor, she has a memory. Now, this is where the conspiracy come in at. I can't give y'all a for sure answer, but I did say this a few videos ago, that I thought Victor and Tabitha might have been sisters. Tabitha starts having this vision where she sees Victor's mom basically hug Victor and his sister, and then she sees Victor's mom running through the woods and headed to the faraway tree when Smiley, the little monster that Boyd killed last season, catches her in the woods and basically attacks her and I guess supposedly eats her. You know what I'm saying? Now, this brings into question, was she having this memory or this vision as part of the dreams she had as a kid? Or was she having this memory as Victor's sister? Now, when I first seen it, I was like, okay, Tabitha and Victor are sisters. And I thought maybe this could be possible. That means that's why Tabitha got out and she met Victor's dad, because that's her dad. That was my first instinct. But then watching it again, and I'm a little confused, because I'm like, is it that? Or was she Victor's mom? Was she Victor's mom, and did she die and come back as Tabitha? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very confused, because we already seen that this show does seem to have time jumping and different events happening along the timeline that pop back up. Like, it's because she had actually been Victor's mom, and she died and she was reincarnated as Tabitha. And I don't mean reincarnated as in on this earth, in this planet, you know what I'm saying, in this life, biblically, like that people are reincarnated. Because that makes me think, like, are they in some type of simulation? If they're in some type of simulation and every time people die, like Boyd's wife died, that's how you get free. You have to die here. Like, maybe they're in a simulation and you just get put back in a simulation to somebody else. So your memories or your life that you think you had may not be real at all. But maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it might have just been, like I said, she just had a dream and she saw it. Or, you know what I'm saying, the other option is that she's actually Victor's sister and she got away. She made it through the faraway tree and, you know, she was adopted on the outside and she forgot all of this. And that's why she had those memories. Maybe it could be that. Or maybe they could be reincarnations. Every time they die, they just come back. And Boyd used to be the white man, the white sheriff at one point in time. And such used to be such and such at one point. It's a whole lot. Anyway, man, From is taking us through. I feel like we kind of got an answer today, but then we kind of didn't. It's just more confusing. It's just more confusing. I got another paper to put on the wall. This is another thing to think about. Anyway, can't wait till next week. Junior, it's the finale next week.